Hello, in this video, I want to share with you 3 different ways of finding purchase lease option properties. So my name is Simon Zutshi. I'm the founder of the Property Investors Network. I've been investing in property since 1995. I'm the author of Property Magic, the Amazon #1 property bestseller. We sold over 100,000 copies, and I've helped thousands of people like you become an even more successful investor. Now, purchase lease options, or PILOs as we call them, is one of my favorite strategies because it's a way of you getting cash flow and equity growth from a property you don't even own. Basically, what you do is you rent the property for a number of years, and then you have the right, but not the obligation, to buy that property if you want to. It's a very powerful strategy. Most people struggle to understand how do you actually find these options in the first place. So I'm going to share with you 3 strategies to do that. The first one is very simple. So you can go online or speak to local estate agents, letting agents, and look for properties that are for sale and also for rent. If you think about it, I'm sure you would have seen some of them where you've seen a for sale and a to let board outside the property. Well, what the owner's basically saying is, look, I want to sell the property, but ultimately, if I can't do that, I'm happy to rent it in the meantime. And that's exactly what you're doing with the purchase lease option. You're renting for a period of time, then you've got the right to buy. So look for those properties with letting agents or estate agents for sale and also to let, and then approach the owners to see if they want to work with you. That's the first thing. The other thing is, I think the very best people to get purchase lease options from are landlords, particularly tired landlords or retiring landlords. So there are 2 ways to find them. First of all, you can look for landlords who are advertising their properties. They're probably managing themselves. They're advertising, they might have an HMO and they're advertising the rooms on spareroom.co.uk, or they're advertising on Gumtree, something like that. So go online, look for landlords who are advertising their properties to rent out. Then you contact those landlords. Just send them a text message or an email saying, hey, I looked at your property online, looks really good. Would you be interested in a 3 to 5 year guaranteed rental income? Now, if they come back and say, yes, I'm interested, so you can chat to them about the property and see if that might work. And by the way, that's called a rent to rent deal. Then you ask them the second question, say, okay, well, if I like the property, would you be interested in selling it to me in that 3 to 5 year period? If they say yes, fundamentally that's an option they're agreeing to. They're going to rent it for a period of time, then give you the right to buy it. So all you have to do is negotiate around the actual terms. So that's the second way of finding deals. And if they're trying to advertise themselves, maybe they're not very good at managing properties, maybe they had some bad tenants, maybe got some void periods at the moment, you offering this guaranteed rent might be very attractive to them. They might be a distant landlord trying to look after the property remotely. That's a hassle. Or they've got agents who don't really know what they're doing and they just don't want the hassle anymore. And the third way to find them, my favorite way, is actually writing direct to landlords. So you can do this in 2 ways. You can maybe walk past a property that you might see as an empty derelict property, or one that's just sitting there apparently void. Go onto land registry, get the owner, download the title deeds, pay your £3 to do that, then write to their home address to see, hey, I noticed you've got this empty property. Would you like to rent it out and maybe sell it? And some will, some won't want to do that. That's one thing you do. The other way to contact landlords through letters is to go to your local council, speak to the HMO licensing department, and get the list of the licensed HMO properties in the area. You then send a letter to them. Now, not to the actual property, but ideally to the owners. Sometimes you can get the owner details from the councils, usually not. So go onto land registry again, get the details, send them a letter. Again, same thing. Would you be interested in renting your property for a long time, or maybe selling your property, or even a combination of the 2? Right now, there are lots of landlords who are sick and tired of all the changing legislation, the introduction of Section 24, which is where landlords get taxed more if they own the property in their own name and they're a higher rate taxpayer. All these things are causing landlords to think about, maybe I should retire early, which means there are more landlord properties available in the market than ever before. So now is such a great time to do this. So I hope that's been useful. Let's give a quick summary. So the first way of finding deals, look for properties on the market that are for sale and also to rent. Look for properties that are on the market to rent. contact the landlord, see if they're interested in doing a long-term rental and then giving you the right to buy the property as well. And then third, going direct to landlords, whether it's the odd property here and there or doing a campaign of letters to people on the HMO register. That's how you find HMO deals. I hope that's been useful. If you like this video, please do comment below, maybe subscribe to the channel, and also remember, we've got lots of these training videos, so look out for more videos from me. My name is Simon Zutshi. I encourage you always to invest with knowledge, invest with skill.